Hi, welcome to Playing Flute with Mami, and then I am Mami. And this week's etude is Gariboldi's Etude Op.131, number 7. It's a D major 3-beat fast movement music. And this is my second video. And now I only reached up to 16, verse 16. So I will go from there. So this area from 17, it's a piano. So 16, I will make a big statement, good statement. Then from 17, I will make almost like a sudden piano. Yeah, I think it's okay to make that big difference because it's forte and piano. And then, so the things that one thing that you want to pay attention is your pitch. And then next note is piano. You want to have a same pitch because it's the same D. So when you play the good note, good sound, maybe you want to play a little bit this way. And then when you play piano, you will lift your mouse so that you will have a distance. You would change the distance towards the from your mouse hole to here, so you can control the pitch. Right? Okay. So this area, since music becoming more settled, like a more even music, so I think I will add the good vibrato on a half note each time. Half note, yeah. And I think it's okay to take breath here, even though it's not written. It's on a 20. Here, take breath because you will have a crescendo. If you don't need to take breath, that's fine. But I think you want to have some breath here. So it's the same thing. You're doing a crescendo, so your sound will, your speed of breath becoming faster and faster. So you want to play towards this way. Otherwise, you're gonna have a way too high pitch on the last D. Then piano. Here, this music is 131. This. So crescendo, diminuendo. So before this, crescendo is on several, like 3 or 4 bars. So it was long crescendo, but suddenly you would have this crescendo diminuendo quickly. And this F sharp you want to play light, because from 27 it's a crescendo, and crescendo maybe this repeating D, C, B. Maybe you wanna still control crescendo, and then 31 F sharp you suddenly play light. So it will suggest that phrasing is kind of concluding. It's like a semi-concluding because the music is still continue. But you want to have this little lightness on the F sharp. and then you go this crescendo diminuendo, and then this eighth rest mark you want to have a good breath because possibly, I mean, if it's possible, you want to have a long phrasing without taking breath. Yeah. You need to keep your breath up to here. So this breath, good breath. Here and then maybe you wanna have a vibrato on a C sharp and completely diminuendo, and then you will continue. Something, but this time you want to have a bigger crescendo because it will go towards the next part. Okay, so from here, from 47 articulation, this is something you want to be able to play differently. Staccato, tanging. Actually, yeah, 47, 48, 49, you want to have a tanging on A. Somehow the music I'm looking at has a slur attached to, but I think it's a misprint. Staccato, tanging. I mean, it's tanging. Slur is not connected. And because of this tempo, I think it can be staccato. So it's eighth note, tanging. Because it's allegro, I will play as a staccato, even though it doesn't say staccato. Okay. Staccato. Here, there's no tanging because slur is attached to. So it's a jump. So you will want to play the one note before jump, very heavy, and if you have space, you can have a vibrato. If you play this music a little bit slower, you can add vibrato. I will play slowly. Staccato. So first two phrasing has tanging on the last note. And then so same thing. So this part, it's obvious because re, do, si, la, la, it's same note, so you need to have a tanging. But after that, there's no tanging. If there's tanging, then it's kind of like a same pattern, but pattern is changed. Only the first two group has tanging, and then after that there's no tanging. So you want to know it, you want to know what you're doing, then you will express that way. And then crescendo. So going down and crescendo, so you want to use the good energy, good vibration, and then piano again. So this is something you can use this technique this exercise can be used in future music, and it's a good landing sound. And this is something you want to focus on, so you can play this area nicely. Also, you can use this technique in future music. And then, so you are changing the sounding spot completely, and your pressure is changing completely. You are playing towards the ground when you're playing the lower and strong note, and then your support move to much higher space. This is depends on how you are feeling your body. So I want you to feel it, but if I explain lower sound, stronger sound, I think the base of my body is around here, for example. And then when I play higher note, more delicate tonguing, then my bass kind of lift up. But of course, I'm always grounding fully. But maybe part of my stomach, this center area, is becoming like a high, as if like trying to make my waist thin or something. When you want to measure your waist, you wanted to make iron here very tight so that it's going to be thinner. That kind of control of your muscles. And this jumpy note depend on the room that you are playing. Depend on how much acoustics, how much your sound will echo. So this last note, if the room is very like sound is sucked by the furniture or something, then you want to play a little bit longer, a little bit like a pushing. Or if that place is very echoey, then you wanted to make it very short, otherwise it will sound heavier. So this is something you want to think about. Depends on where you are playing, what kind of sound is coming back to you, then you would change the length of the, for example, staccato or jumpy note. How much jump you want to do, how much staccato you want to do. So if it's very echoey place and you have a lot of staccato, you may need to do the much more crispy staccato than usual. So this is something you want to think about. My place is very dead, like there's not much sounding back, so I think you are hearing my flute sound as like a very raw sound, because I'm not using any mixed like a music what is it called? Something that this is my just a simple raw sound. So yeah, this is something you want to think about. Okay, I will talk about the rest of this music with next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.